Sitcom on. Oh, we got sitcom.
I don't know what the hell that was. All right. Well, you know, like I said yesterday, try not to get too focused on a low day because it's better to look at the full picture and the daily averages and all of that stuff. Morning, Karen. Morning, Kyle. Morning, Barbara. Morning, Steve. Yeah, everything back to normal yesterday. I really think that it the low sales probably had to do with just running that wonky marketing campaign. That's the only, or just a slow day. Not like eBay glitches or anything like that. Just it happens. Yeah. Got a ton of boxes from the UPS store. And I need to grab a couple of these. And I need to grab a few of these. And before we get too started, let's go ahead and get the pain in the butt out of the way. So I had had an Etsy order, had a couple of ship orders. Etsy order was yet another of these craft lots of records. I think this is the third or fourth on Etsy that I've sold. They've done pretty well over there. Less competition. Big shrink. It's going to be a nice day here today. Oh, did I get another order on Etsy? Nope, just one. Hello, Gigi, and See the Lights, and Kelly, and anybody else I'm missing. So I was concentrating on getting that thing out of here. Hello, Buster. Oh, printer went on. Buster comes in. Thank you very much for protecting me, Buster. Be right back. Well, hello, Buster. Come on. You want to show him the beans real quick? Show him the beans. Nope. All right, maybe later. So I've been listing postcards and drafting everything else. Mostly stuff from last weekend. There we go. Getting ready for next month's objectives. All of those are done. At about 1,600 listings as it stands right now for this month, plus whatever gets up today. I've already done like 36 today. All right, let's just get a bunch of these done real quick. All right. Seat buster is done. That was easy. Yeah, I think it's important to. Well, I mean, it depends on what your goals are, but I think for me, it's important for me to both track and sort of set objectives for my listing, which, I mean, I can pretty much take that down this month, and I set it up for. We'll do that when I'm done with these postcards, because I know what next month is going to be. Oops. But it helps me stay on top of, like, comparing how much I'm listing to how much I'm selling. Like February, I grew the store a lot. This month, I'm pretty much exact, like what I listed is what I sold. It was like a reseller Nirvana scenario, which is not what I want. I want the store growing at this point. Eventually, I'll just want it to be stasis, but I'm not to that point just yet. There it is. I mean, the first thing is batch listing. Try to get your items as similar to each other as possible. So you're changing as little as possible between listings. Have a habit of doing listings every single day. That's another big one. You know, do it in an environment where you're going to be able to produce. Don't look at it as something that you dread. And you have to enjoy it. If you hate listing, you're in the wrong business. Like, you can always request them to increase your limit. If you want to know how to do that, it's really easy. Here, let me show you. You go to, oops. There. You go to eBay. patreon.com/seller help. There you go. Come up here. You can request to remove feedback, or you request to remove defects, or you can request a selling limit increase. So here you click on that. Here is my limits. I can request an increase. Oh, I'm not eligible right now. Which is fine, because I'm not anywhere near my limit. That's how easy it is to request a limit increase. And I would suggest doing that every few months when you're first starting out. That's true as well. And yeah, don't get hung up on too many items. It's good to have as many as you can, but like if it's get the item up, right? Like if you really want to go back and fill in item specifics, go ahead. But the best thing is if you're batch listing, you're only filling in specifics once. And then if you're selling similar off your last listing, you're only changing one or two things in those item specifics. Like if you've got a bunch of linen postcards to list all the linen postcards together. So then you've got your era all the same. If you've got a bunch that are posted and a bunch of that are not posted, split them into a posted pile, split them into a non-posted pile, and then you have the one item specific for posted, and then you only change it halfway through when you get to the unposted, right? So you're only changing that one time instead of over and over and over and over again. If you've got linen postcards from 5 different states, then change, sort them into individual states before you start listing. And then you're not having to change the state in between every single listing. Seriously, a couple of minutes of preparation can save you tens of minutes when you're listing. All right, this one. This is first class. I mean, yeah, I don't like them, but I do them. I know that they can't hurt me. I can tell you this much. If I have item specifics incorrect in a listing, there are people who have messaged me for their saved searches or their refined searches where my listings are coming up when they shouldn't, which tells me that the specifics are searchable. And people are using those fields in their searches. I think that the theme field for postcards is basically like an extra place for keywords. And that's how I've been using them, and I think it's been working. Hey, come on. Yeah, and I don't think filling a field with NA or does not apply, or I mean that's not a searchable thing, right? And there's no proof that like eBay gives preference to the guy with the blue dot. Sold a bunch of real photo. Probably because a lot of them I listed yesterday. They were a bunch of real photo, Washington State real photo postcards. I think I sold 6 or 7, which is great. It's nice to be recouping money after doing a big buy. It always is. Anyone need anything? Let's see. I haven't been in a Costco in a long time. You know what? Some of those soaked mozzarella balls in the olive oil and with all the herbs and stuff. Some of them, those are delicious. Sup, Shay? Ha! I'm not shocked. That's not, I mean, that's sometime in the next 2.5 weeks is about as you can hope, good as you can hope for Sharon. Or Susan, rather. I did it with her. That's funny. I never named Susan, but I call her Sharon. Buster Wiley von Laser Farts. I think he just laser farted. Dude. You know, all in all, it's actually a pretty mellow shipping day. I mean, there's some postcards, but not like a ton of other stuff. Yep. If you haven't used your eBay coupon yet, you can use it on me, and you can have your eBay tape sent directly to me, or I'll also accept the 4x4x4 boxes, padded mailers of any size, eBay record mailers, whatever you want. An offer, a fair offer. I think more than half of my orders today are half the postcards sold are real photo. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, I'm good on right now. I'm pretty well set for the next quarter. I just got my eBay tape, so that'll probably be a little bit. I'm need to get some more 6x4x4 boxes, but I'm probably gonna shop around for those. What else? Four, 6, 8, probably, but probably I'm going to be using it on mailers, padded mailers, mostly. Larger size. I also need to buy some some more of this size of these, and some more of the 8.5 by 11 and 11 by 13. Need about, probably just order 500 or 1,000 of each, and that'll last me through the year at least. And I need to get LP mailers and 45 mailers. I'm about to drop a bunch of money on packing materials, is what I'm saying. What's up, Julie? Buster, my leg's falling asleep. Oh yeah, the paperboard mailing jackets, those are pretty good. Alright, excuse me, please, Buster. Oh, I know. But my foot was falling asleep. Well, yeah, yesterday my sales were terrible. Or not yesterday, the day before that they were terrible. Today were okay. Monday was great. I think it's going to be pretty good this weekend. Oh, wait, this is going in that. I have a lot of drafts done, and all that stuff is going to be listed tomorrow and the next day. And I got some pretty good stuff this last weekend. On what was it, yesterday? The Monday? Maybe it was Tuesday. My neighbor actually grabbed me and she sold me a bunch of stuff. A bunch of Navy cruise yearbooks. One from the USS Bennington, and all of them were like from the 1950s, 1960s. That was cool. And what else did I get from her? I don't remember, but I paid like $100 and got a bunch of good stuff. So no, Don, different neighbor. Although there was some stamps, and technically you can use those for junk journaling. Man, my computer's acting real slow today. Like, wait for that to print. Oh man, happy birthday, Julie. if I have like a state card, like a Florida state map or something like that, I'll just put the Florida as the city. But I don't think I think whatever you do, it doesn't really matter. Where is this? Or is this? Oh, this must be one of the. Yep. These are my hip orders. There's that one. Last of the hip orders. recognize this name. Pretty sure I've sold to him before. Maybe not. That's weird. It says there's money there. What's going on? Well, Buster, don't settle in. right. Excuse me, buddy. Okay, moving on. What do we got next? Speaking of junk journals, I did sell this, throw it up on screen here. I marketed it as a junk journal lot. They're Mutascope cards, which I sell often, but they're all pretty jacked up. So I market it as a junk journal lot. There you go, crafting junk journal. And it's sold for not big money, $6.25. All right, then another lot of postcards. There we go. Like I said, pretty easy postage day outside of the postcards and the giant stack of records. Too bad. Wow, that was a quick trip to Costco. I don't think I've ever made it out of a Costco in less than like 90 minutes, which is one of the reasons why I don't really go to one very often. All right, sold a 45 Gabriel and the Angels with That's Life and Don't Want to Twist No More. Sold for $11.66 plus shipping. Oh, and this. Probably get rid of this stuff. What did it write with the mat? Anyways, maybe. All right. Let that dry a minute. Sold a pocket knife. This is a Craftsman pocket knife. Pretty nice. Sort of an electrician thing. Electrician knife. You've got the ones that have the screwdrivers for poking live wires. Sold for $17.95. I believe. $17.95 plus shipping. There you go. Oh, whenever I'm in Costco, I'm taking a tour of the samples first. Like before I do any shopping, I don't even grab a cart first. I'm just like, let's see what kind of free shit I can get today. Sold a really nice, this is a gold fill watch chain. Got a little kink in it there. 48 inches. Lobster clasp. Yeah. 36.86. See if I have a little box that'll work for this one. I don't like that. Here we go. Well, whatever. I can unkink it now. It will still get kinked up in shipping, so what do I care? I run out of those so quick. I'll be right back. May as well. Tighten her up. That is one well-protected watch chain. Oh, well. Hey, you don't need treats. You don't need entertainment. What? All right, come on. Show me what you want. It's your bag. I've already seen it. All right. Then we sold one record, Alabama. Apparently, it's fine to list an Alabama record with a Confederate flag cover. Just saying. Didn't have any issues with this. Didn't even think about it when I listed it. It's been up for like 2 years. Sold for $8.96. See you, Julie. Oh, right. Yeah, that was an okay round table. I was like, meh. I already know, like, all those people are his cronies, so it really wasn't. There was nobody out of. Like, the two of those people were moderators in his group. So there's no real outside opinions. It was basically an echo chamber of a round table. My opinion, anyways. New message. Make an offer. I offer. No, this is not a make offer item. No, thank you. Another message. What's going on today? Oh, in Spanish. Oh, wait, that's Italian even. Well, let's see what they're saying. Good day. A few days ago, I missed the 10% for not reading the eBay messages. Possibly redo it to buy the item. Okay, let me see. Should be relisting. Buster Wiley. Oh, that was not graceful. Okay. Messaged me through an ended listing, so I need to tell him where the new listing is. And whenever I have somebody message me in a foreign language, I just go to Google Wonky Translate for gringos and plug in whatever they say there, and then respond and reverse the translation. And then I respond in both English and whatever language they message me in. Works pretty well. All right, moving on. What? You're going to jump on me. Sold a pattern. Butterick 6691. It is not vintage. I do not believe. (2001). Technically vintage now. $14.95. This one had a really a very high sell-through rate for whatever reason. I don't know why, but women's yoke dress. I don't even know what that means. Yeah. This looks like a dress to me. What? You got a lot to say this morning, Buster Wiley. All right. So the next item is pretty interesting. It's actually 2 items. Let me go grab it real quick. These are vintage transcription records. They are 16 inches versus your typical 12-inch. And what's weird about them is they actually play in reverse, meaning that you start the needle in the center of the record and it plays towards the outside. So actually, it goes the same direction on the turntable, but you put the record on the needle on the inside of the record, and it moves out versus from the outside in, like a normal record. I got these at an estate sale here in Bremerton, not very far away, actually. You know what? And it's amazing that I have this from yesterday, or a couple days ago. And I paid $10 for the pair. They sat in my death pile for 2 years, I want to say. Feels right, about 2 years. Listed them last month for like $100 a piece. And got an offer, went back and forth a few times, settled on $110 for the pair, and they are going global shipping program. And these 2 records are radio broadcasts of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde radio series. Which is kind of interesting, I think, anyways. I've never run across 16-inch records before. And they're pretty uncommon in general to run across. Like, so, you know, which is why I picked them up. I'm like, when's the next time I'm actually going to find 16-inch records? Probs, Nevs. While I shield you guys from everything that I'm doing here. Okay. Just go with that. And they are vinyl, so it's not like they're shellac and could shatter, but I still want to make sure they're protected until they get to Louisiana or Kentucky, one of those states. Well, it's a shipping state. Kentucky, pretty sure. Kentucky. All right. You hush now. So yeah, definitely very nice little $110 sale there. All right, we've got 1, 2. How many orders came in? 4 orders to go pull. All right, let me put this outside and we'll go, hey, buddy. Hey, it's okay. All right, I'm going to put these outside. I'll see you downstairs in just a minute. All right. We've got Craftsman 44695. So combination wrench, little rusty. Millimeter. That might be it. That's a 14 millimeter. That's 9/16. Now it might be the only half-inch I have. There's your half. That's 11/16. Sixteenths. Ah, there she is. It's a little. The other one's in much better condition. All right. Florida, St. John's River. Sure I got the right one. Yes, indeed. Traffic, heavy traffic. There it is. And then a razor. Old tone, Blake light. Black light. All right, we got 3 that fit the description. This looks like the stubby. W1. All right. It's definitely W1. They say travel razor? Travel razor. Yep, we're good. All right. That was easy. Let's go.
upstairs.
Little Gillette Bakelite handle travel razor. Somebody offered $29, and I said, yes, please. It came in on this screen. So happy with that. Probably came in a lot. Maybe have a buck or two into it. See you, Barbara. Got 21 lurkers up in the chat. 22. Thank you all for hanging out. Hello in the back. Don't feel any need to stand up. We got you. Okay. Ooh, I really don't want to have to run and go grab one from upstairs. See if I can do this with what I have on hand. Sure I can. dill as well. All getting dill. Damn sloppy tape package. All right. The last album that sold was Traffic, Heavy Traffic. Sold for $15, maybe. I don't remember. Traffic is one of those bands that like audiophiles love, and everyone else is like, eh. If you can find like the MFSL of Traffic, those are really good money. But hello, Lewis has stuff. Well, the queue is clear, so we are done for today. Looking also some of the comments from people on yesterday's video. It was kind of crappy for everybody. So I don't feel so bad. And I honestly, like, it wasn't a terrible overall sales day. It's just the orders that I had to go out yesterday morning, just there was 4. I mean, that's how it was. And the second that I turned off the video and I was done, orders started coming in. So today we're at like 2 hours for the video, which is pretty normal. The day before we were at 3, and so, we had a long one, a short one, and a normal one. But looking at my traffic, listing page views went down like 8% over the past week. So could have a lot to do with that change in really lame. Yeah. Well, yesterday was, yeah. It is what it is. We didn't have a lot to ship, so I'm not just going to like stretch it out into a super long video for no good reason. So that's going to be it, everybody. We have reached the end of the shipping queue. Hope you have a great day. We will catch you all on the Flippy Flap. Bye.